Welcome, everyone, to the Reason Room Podcast. I'm your host, Jan. With me, as always, is Mark.
Yep, right here. I got one thing. When
Right.
I listen to myself on the podcast, remember, a lot of the stuff I say is opinion. And if I have sources, I'll cite them. But a lot of times I'm just speaking off the cuff, crap I think I heard or whatever. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Okay? I mean, I want to make sure people understand this. I'm not Mr. Smartass. I don't know everything. I have my thoughts on things. And if I tell you I've got citation on it, I'll try to tell you where I got it. But I don't remember things exactly right all the time. So when I spew something, I could be checked on it. I don't expect anybody to believe the shit I say. I just want to make sure they understand that.
Yeah.
And I cuss a lot. Fucking shit must be my middle name. So, there you go.
Yeah. Yes, this is very opinionated for the most part.
I couldn't believe listening to myself. This sounds really weird. Don't listen to us. Fuck it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it. Sorry.
Oh.
That's my own personal disclaimer.
Yeah. Well, on a brighter note, though, we're getting better weather.
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking love it. Poor East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast.
4 nor'easters, and it's like, good God. Move, people, move.
Get away, get away.
Maple syrup ain't worth that much.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's another one. I'd count the fucks I say it. I don't have enough fingers and toes.
No, I don't think we got enough to do
that.
that.
I run out. No, that would be hateful. And they're getting feet. Feet is not.
Yeah, it's not counting inches. It's counting feet.
God dang.
Expect another 2 feet overnight. What do you mean another 2 feet?
I don't know if this other storm's going to go that route or not. We just had one. No, we didn't. Never mind. Yeah, there's one going through Chicago and all that today. Maybe it's far enough north it won't swing up at them. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully so.
They need a break.
Yeah.
Wow. Latest headlines. We got anything?
Oh, we got some stuff.
All right.
Oh, we've seen the market crash.
Yeah. I just looked at my IRA. It is fucked. So, can't retire yet.
Nope, not yet.
more tariffs on China. He's attacking China basically right now. The whole tariff thing was going to talk about it. They dropped taxes. Now he's putting a tax on imports, and you're going to pay more for those products. What did he do for us? You just traded the money from an income tax to all the products you buy are going to be higher. So you're still out the fucking money.
So you're still out the money.
I don't know if he's trying to pay for this tax cut with tariffs or what.
Maybe he is.
The whole thought is it'll bring jobs back to America. But you're going to have to keep those tariffs up and get them up pretty high to make anybody open up a factory here.
Yeah.
To reopen one. It takes a lot of money to retool.
Well, yeah.
I hope it works for his sake, or our sake.
Well, it'd be
nice. We get into an all-out
trade
trade war, it's going to be pretty bad because we export a lot of food and shit.
Yeah, we do.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff we export.
And they go to putting, trade tariffs on all that. Ooh, I don't know. I think
it could be rough.
I think he's gambling that everybody has to have the food, and that they won't be able to tariff us out of the market. I don't know.
Well,
but he's doing this against all of his advisors say so. So is this how he goes bankrupt all the time? Because he just goes off and does whatever the fuck he wants, no matter what advisors say or what? I kind of feel in limbo. I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing.
I really don't know. I'm not sure
how. It may be the greatest thing ever, but it's like, holy shit, it's really having a bad effect right now.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it because it's just.
I'm not either. And I think it looks like a money swap part of it.
Yeah.
He can raise that tax. Well, is it going to be enough to make up for what they cut? I doubt it, but they're really hoping for more. If the unemployment rate's down as low as it is, there's not that many people to work anyway. They usually figure when you get down around 3%, that 3% isn't going to work. I mean, they just don't do it. It's like
they're at that point that they're like, I really don't want to do this.
Most of our industries agree. Nobody wants that 3%. That's why this unemployment gets down around where it is now. It gets pretty tough. Yeah. And then they're wanting to cut out the migrant workers and things. I guess they still want migrant workers, but they don't want to become citizens.
No. Can become citizens.
But, if he expels the 12 million or so that are here illegally with Social Securities and all that, we're screwed.
Oh, yeah.
But if, the manufacturing comes back, there's no way. You can't fill the job.
No, we'll never be able to fill the job.
So I don't understand how that all works, personally, but
I don't know.
I don't see all this stuff. I don't have all the details in front of me. So I don't pass judgment.
Yeah, I know it. I'm just curious to see how this all turns out, because if China's starting to raise tariffs, and we're raising tariffs on them, it's like...
They said they were raising tariffs on some things, pipe and something.
Oh, okay.
Imported to them that we export to them. So I don't know.
Huh.
But it didn't sound like it was as near what we got. People that'll probably suffer is like, Walmart's got a lot of stores over there, and they may figure out some way to hurt Walmart.
Maybe.
Because China and Walmart they're just twisted sisters. They're right up there.
Oh yeah, they're right together.
So I don't know how that'll work out.
Huh. I'd be curious to see. I don't know. I guess we'll have to kind of play it out over the next few months.
It's kind of scary, but
it is.
Like I said, I withhold judgment. It may be the best thing ever. Maybe a shock that turns out to be wonderful. I don't think so, but it may. I don't agree with what he's doing quite the way he's doing it, because it's just nobody in the world trusts him now at all.
No, not now.
There's not a world leader. Putin knows how to rattle his chain. Putin knows if you give him a compliment, pat him on the back, and he'll do anything. He's worse than a puppy. You can't chase him away. And Putin knows
just
that.
Keeps coming back.
And he plays Trump like a fucking shitty fiddle.
Yeah, because what was it that Trump did call and congratulated Putin on his victory?
Yeah, set up elections. They even showed people stuffing ballot. Had stacks of votes, and they're stuffing them in the box, that they brought in with them. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yep, it was, yeah.
And the revolving door at the White House is still spinning.
Oh, yes.
Masters out, Bolton's in. Bolton's a war hawk.
Yeah.
How that'll work. He was making the case. Fox News fucking war hawk. He was former UN ambassador for us, and now he's a Fox News analyst, and Trump just hired him on as his whatever security
advisor. Yeah.
And he made the case for why a first strike on North Korea should be just fine. He's all for it. He wants to strike North Korea. He says that'd be the best option, and the Iran nuclear deal is out. He wants to bomb them.
Jeez.
He said he'd rather bomb them than that piece of paper. Well, I don't know.
Well,
that's a little bigger war than Iraq was around 20 million people. This is over 80 million. It'd be a little different war than what they're used to.
It would
Plus
be. It'd be much different.
He's really heavily Russian backed.
Oh, yeah, Russian back, and I'm sure China.
Russia thinks it'd be pretty cool because they'll sell arms to Iran, and we're going deeper in debt with all this shit.
Oh, yeah.
It keeps continually going on. So
oh, yes.
If we had a war with Iran, we would probably whoop them, but it would cost us trillions of dollars.
Jeez.
Before it was over. I mean,
would it really be worth it?
Not with what they've done to our tax system and all. We couldn't pay for it.
No,
and China's not likely to loan us more money like they have been.
No, they have been, but
we're
they're
so
less
fucking
likely.
deep in debt to them now. What if they call it? I guess they could call in the note, and pretty soon you'll see these little Chinamen drive up your front yard. This is my house now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, shit.
That's extreme, isn't it?
It's like, well, how long is it going to be before they own the national parks?
Oh, yeah, they'll put toll gates on them, so you have to pay to use your park. You see Mount Rushmore, it costs you 50 cents.
Yep. We're going to get our trillions back in
one way or another. How does this
man.
currency conversion work? I forget.
Yeah.
You better charge $1,000 a head. It's going to take you a long time.
It's going to take a long time to pay that debt because it's. No, I don't foresee them loaning us any more money, and if we want to go into another war, there's more money out than's coming in.
They're not. The tax burden has went way down for all the corporate people. So on trade wars, I don't know that much about them. This tariff thing, that was supposed to have been originally the only way that the U.S. federal government could raise taxes, period. Then they figured out, World War I, they could raise sales tax or income tax and all that. But a tariff tax was the only thing it's supposed to be able to do. But I really don't know the man's thinking. I think he thinks he can bring all this manufacturing back to America by just doing that. I don't know.
Maybe that is his thought process.
It may be interesting to see how it works out, though. It's going to inflate prices quite a bit
Yeah.
on a lot of stuff. I don't know how that'll. I really don't know. It should make it more competitive, though. That was the whole idea of it, was to make it competitive.
Well, yeah. That was the idea of it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if that is his thinking, that he thinks if he does this, it's automatically going to bring jobs back. Like, see, look, I told you I'd bring jobs back to America.
Well, when he signed the deal relieving coal miners, the restrictions on coal,
yeah,
he relieved a lot of restrictions. He's just cutting that red tape because he wanted the coal miners back to work. But a lot of these plants have already changed over to natural gas, like the one local.
Yeah.
They built brand new coal plant.
Yep.
It was also built for natural gas. They got the pipeline in. Well, they said, well, we have no reason to go back to coal now. We're on natural gas. That you don't have all the cost of the ash removal and the soot reduction and the boxcar loads of coal coming in. I mean, there'd be entire trains 3 tracks wide of coal cars sitting there waiting to go into this damn plant. But none of that's there anymore. It's just a pipeline with gas in it. It's so much cleaner, so much easier.
Yeah, very clean.
So getting them to go back to coal is, there's going to have to be some incentive in it.
Yeah, because it don't seem like they
just because he deregulated and lets them dig dirtier coal now doesn't mean it's going to work.
No, it has.
And it's like this deal on the tariffs. These guys that are importing it, a lot of them are former manufacturers, and they say, well, hell, it's still easier for me to import it. Just let you pay more for it. Fuck you. They may not want to start the plants up. I don't. Those are all loose ends.
It's what ifs. Do they or don't they? It's a lot of if questions.
Yeah. And I don't know the answers to any of it.
No, I definitely don't. So I'm just curious to see how this works out.
Now, you said something about Mueller.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned him earlier when we were talking. Yeah. I know that some of them are saying, well, if you fire him, that's pretty well impeachment.
Yeah, that's been on there. They said you just started impeachment when you fire him.
Yep.
If he's got nothing to hide, why is he fighting it so hard?
That was my whole thing from the beginning. It's like, if you're so worried about it, you have something to hide. If you're not worried about it, then
I guarantee you
just
they colluded. In my mind, he colluded because he's protesting so much. A guy that didn't would say, "Go do your thing.
Yeah, here,
I'll do
go
mine.
ahead.
When you get done, let me know." Because he knows nothing's happened, but he knows everything happened. He's made up lies for his kids to tell about what's happening, and he's so scared to death of it. Now he's got women coming out of the woodwork. My God, he is proud of that Playboy model, I'm sure. She's a beautiful woman. He probably thinks, there's a notch in my gun.
It's like, see, look what I did.
Yeah, because I'm sure the locker room talk with him is really good on that one. And Stormy Daniels, she's a fine-looking lady too.
Yep.
It's coming out of the woodwork on him all the time. He denied.
Oh yes.
Had an uncle like that, said you always deny.
Oh shit.
Got caught in bed with another woman by his wife, denied it. Stayed married to her for a few years. Denied every bit of it, never admitted to it ever.
Jeez.
She was there physically in person seeing it. Amazing.
Oh boy.
So, Trump's just like it. He just never admit it. Always deny it.
Never admit it. Just deny it.
And then his lead lawyer on the Russian probe quit this week. No explanation. Probably lawyers kind of have to tell off-truths. Maybe it was too big an off-truth for him to handle. If your client's going to go off and do shit like Trump does all the time, then he's really hard to represent.
Yeah, he is. That does make him pretty hard to do anything with. Huh. Yeah, those poor lawyers. They got... It's like, what do we do? It's like, what have you done now? I mean, you just have to like them. They're all sitting in their offices going, oh my God, what has he done now?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You can't do that.
Shut
this is going to be
mouth.
hard.
Don't say you're going to interview for Mueller. Don't say that shit, because that's the last thing. The last thing you need to do, because I bet you Mueller gave him to say shit that.
Oh yeah.
It'd be recorded.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah.
He'd probably be in prison for perjury within a week.
Yeah.
Because his mouth goes like crazy. He'd probably pat Mueller on the shoulder. Yeah, well, Putin and I, we fucked some broads out back of his house.
Yeah.
No big deal. And then the KGB was in. They measured my dick. Whatever. There's no telling what he'd tell him.
I would be afraid to know.
And it was a great measurement. It was the greatest dick they'd ever seen.
Yeah,
they'd never seen a dick like that.
Yeah, nope, they never seen one like that before. It's